Hello, my name is Fraser2198.
And I'm Sam Eaton TV.
And welcome to The Feels. Okay, so this episode of Your Lie in April starts off, sort of where we last left off, where Kosei, got informed by Tsubaki that, Kaori is in the hospital. So Kaori's in the hospital, and she's like, oh, just a daily routine checkup, guys. They're just gonna do tests on me. It's gonna be fine. And then, Arima was like, wait, didn't they do tests on you yesterday? And she's like, yeah, but these are different tests. You guys don't have to worry. And he's like, I wonder how long she practiced her little speech for. So we realize, yeah, it is quite a serious situation where Kaori is right now. She could potentially, at any given moment, you know, die. There's the risk of death, definitely with her. She has taken lots of medication, and the fact that she was in the hospital, her story was she bumped her head and blood just started pouring out. I don't think that's how it works. You don't just bump your head on a wall and blood starts pouring out.
Unless you bump your head really hard.
Really hard, but I don't think she did. But it was against the wall, though. Like, she says she banged it against the wall, and then she just went to the floor.
Yeah, odds are she's lying.
Yeah, big lie. Anyways, hey, that's what it's called, Your Lie in April. God dang it.
Wait, but are they in April, though?
Maybe. Because no, they're in the summertime. I lied. Again.
Wait,
Anyways.
April is the summer.
Maybe. Who knows? Ooh, that's interesting. We'll
Wait,
talk about that later. Anyways, Arima was confronted by his teacher, and he's like, you gotta choose a high school to go to, man. Yeah, you gotta think about your future. And Arima's like, oh, I wonder what kind of courses I might do. So he decides at the end that he wants to take a music course, of course, because he wants to become a pianist and whatnot. So Tsubaki is dating her senpai that was on the baseball team that she liked for many, many years, and by many years I mean like one, maybe.
A couple, probably.
Probably a couple, but she knew Kosei longer than anyone there. So anyways, we got like flashbacks with her and Kosei and how she's like, music took Kosei away from me and I don't like that. So at the end of the episode, Kosei tells Tsubaki that, hey, I'm gonna be, you know, moving. I'm gonna go to this high school that just does music courses, basically. And she's crying. She's like, music is taking Kosei away from me yet again. She's just crying, and then she sort of just stops and she thinks about all the happy times with him, and she just cries, and that was the end of that episode. So yeah, it was quite emotional, that episode, and it doesn't help the fact that the ending song was there as well. God dang. So just to kind of recap, Arima Kun, is that his name? Yeah.
Who?
Yeah, Arima, Kosei Arima. Yeah, Arima is gonna choose a high school for music. Watori is still a pervert. Tsubaki is crying over the fact that Arima is choosing a high school, and Kaori might die. There's the mass. Tell them about what you thought, because you had some really interesting points.
Oh, you mean the bullshit I made up?
It's kind of good bullshit. We both kind of made bullshit up, but yeah.
I don't think it'll happen, but what I said was that Kaori's gonna die, and then Arima's gonna be, like, a famous pianist, and he's gonna write a piece that's dedicated to her.
Yeah,
and
I
then,
can see that working out.
It's gonna flash forward to, like, 5 years in the future, and he's playing, like, a sold-out arena or something, and then, as he's playing, he just looks over to the side of the stage and just sees Arima. No, not Arima, just sees Kaori standing in the stage.
That's depressing.
And then a single tear falls down his cheek, and then the show ends.
That would be... Wouldn't that be a really good ending?
I would like that to be the ending, but that's also pretty cheesy.
Is it really cheesy? Like, it's a good cheesy.
It is, but I get the feeling it wouldn't be too out of place in this show.
It's a good cheesy. I like that. I like an ending. I want an ending. I don't want an open up ending. I want a ending. Okay, that's all I ask for from this show.
Just a single ending, no matter what it is.
Because there's only 8 episodes left of this anime, so yeah. I want something good to happen, or just something to happen at all. Because we already know what's gonna happen anyways.
If Kaori does die, do you reckon she'll die in like the last episode, or do you think they'll kill her off sooner?
I think she'll die the second before last episode, and then the last episode is them kind of grieving and moving on, kind of deal. Or maybe it's like the last episode is like how you said, like the future episode, and they're just all what they are now. Like, I don't know, Watori's a professional football player. Arima and Tsubaki are probably married. Arima is a famous pianist, and then it's basically gonna turn into kind of like Anohana, but they're all doing what they love.
Ooh, maybe it's kind of like my stupid idea where they don't mention the fact that she's dead. They just kind of like cut forward into the future. He's playing. You see see Wataru, Tsubaki, and Kaori all in the crowd, and then as he finishes and bows, Kaori just fades away.
Oh my god, you should become a screenwriter. You should become a screenwriter. That's golden!
Just to make up
golden.
bullshit and be like, oh, let's go with a sad ending, because we can.
It's a good side ending, what you're saying. It's like, oh, you think, oh, they're all there. But no, that theory is kind of flawed. Because how would Arima know what Kaori would look like when she's older? That's the main concern here, Sam.
He could just make it up.
That's true. He could have, yeah.
Or he imagines it as he knows her now, so that it's confusing for everyone. Just, why is she in a school uniform? Oh, she's dead.
Yeah. That could work. Wow, the theories, man. I love how we just talked about theories and not our opinions of the episode.
Because the opinions would be exactly the same as like every other episode we've done, apart from this one's quite sad.
This is really emotional, yeah. Anyways, guys, yeah, let us know in the comment section down below your thoughts and opinions of this episode, and also your predictions for the next episode, or just for the entire thing in general, because how this is going right now, definitely gonna end happy or sad. Either way, it's gonna. I have been Fraser298.
I have been Sam Eaton TV.
And we will see you guys next week. Bye!
Bye.